and the Masters of the Universe.
How's it going, everybody? And I wanted to welcome you to another Masterverse review. Today we have a prize. This is Beastman, and this is the deluxe Beastman. So it's pretty cool. I'm definitely liking what he looks like in the box here. I can't wait to get him out. But before we do that, let's go ahead and take a look at this box. So it looks like he comes with a club, some pretty cool armor, some soft goods. It looks like we got the original Beastman armor down there or something very similar to it. A whip and a couple extra hands. On the edge we have the side art, and of course I'll put up some pictures of the box art so you can see those a little bit closer up, as well as the little bio just so you can read that. This side here just says Beastman, tribal leader, and then on the back it says Beastman, shaman of the 7 sage tribes that dwell within the majestic jungles of Eternia. Beastman defeated the mighty bear demon and earned the right to lead his people. Then they mysteriously disappeared. Now he searches all corners of the planet for his tribe. Nothing can stop him from reuniting under his care. Not the barbaric He-Man, not even evil Skeletor. So pretty interesting. They're basically saying neither He-Man nor Skeletor can stop this guy. We did get a previous Beastman, and I'll probably do a video just comparing them, showing the little differences between them. From what I can tell so far, I'm definitely going to prefer this Beastman, and he will be my main display Beastman. So let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open and get a closer look. So here he is, pulled out of the box. It is the Beastman, and he is looking really cool. I mean, there's just something about him that is just really cool looking. I've always been a fan of Beastman. Again, I like the orange hair. You know, I feel like the person who created Master of the Universe must have at least had a ginger in the family. But let's go ahead and take a closer look at this Beastman, and we'll start out with some of the accessories that he came with. So right here, he came with a club, a spiked club, which is pretty good detail. We got some pretty nice detail in the wood grain there. We got some wrap on the handle, and then some like bone looking spikes protruding out all over it. And it's not too sharp. No, I wouldn't worry about getting any pokes with that. It's just a pretty cool little rendition of a spiked club. And then we also get 2 hands, additional hands, and it looks kind of like he's been playing in the mud. His fur's pretty dirty. You can kind of see there on the palm how bright the orange is before they put the wash on it. So we got a fist, and then we've got another grabber hand here. His right hand currently is a grabber hand, and then his left hand is just the open, what I call slapper, but it works good to kind of hold the whip, and when you're posing him, I kind of like the way he looks like this, and I might pose him something similar to this, just with a different armor setup. Additional accessories that he comes with would be more of the traditional style Beastman armor, and we're going to put that on him here in just a little bit, as well as the whip, which is Beastman's classic weapon. And then this bear helmet type thing. I'm not the biggest fan of that. It's a cool sculpt, it's a cool addition, and it works if you're just going to sit here and display him like this. But if you move him around at all, it kind of just falls off. There's nothing really holding it on there. There's no clips or anything like that. It's just setting on his head. And to be honest, I appreciate that, because I would rather it just set on his head than him have a big old gouge in the top of his head so that can clip in. So as you see, it just lifts off. There's a shot of the inside. Nothing to hold it on. So we'll go ahead and scoot that over here. And then now you got your Beastman. And let's take a little bit closer look here. So he's got the double spikes on his bicep, a single spike here, and these do fit pretty good as long as you keep them up on the bulkier part of the muscle. If it starts to come off that bulkier part, it will just slide down, and that's not super cool. They are both removable. Then over here on this side, we've got the double gauntlet on the double spike on the bottom and the top. You can see it up under his fur there. And these are the same way. If they get down below the thick part of his muscle there, they kind of just slide down his arm. So it's kind of important how you keep those positioned if you don't want them falling all over the place. Same with this little guy. It'll kind of ride down his hand if it's not positioned just right. But fully removable. All of those are removable. His shin guards, which are really cool, fully removable. They just have these classic style He-Man snaps on the back. As far as this furry bit that he's got here, I do like that. It's super soft. These spikes are cool. It's kind of a little bit bendable rubber, so they're not going to snap off or anything like that. In order to get this chest rig off, which the skull in the center is really cool too. All the details are neat. It looks like here we might have a spot to hold something. Maybe the whip could slide in there. Let's pull it out of his hand. Yeah, that would be about the only thing I could think that could fit in there, and then you just have to maybe wind that up a little bit. Yeah, that works if you wanted to put the club in his hand. In order to take this off, it's just this one little snap right here. Just pops off. You are going to want to pull his head off, which just snaps off real easy. Now this is going to come off one side, and then you're going to have to slide it down over this arm. He is a little top heavy. Now there's that fur. Again, really soft. Nice. I feel like that's good quality soft goods right there. And I like how they got the battle damage on the back. Really cool. These spikes are actually holding this in here. They will press, the spikes can press down through. They're just on this little strip right here, and that's actually how you remove the soft goods. So if you just wanted to do the harness without the fur, that is definitely doable. You just got to remove the fur piece, and then you can slap that right back on him. As far as his head, pretty cool Beastman head. Pretty angry looking. He does not have the three twisties that he had in the Revelation series. He kind of had his beard tied off in like 3 separate little beard ponytails. A lot of that brown wash on him. I wish they would have put less brown wash on him and left him just a little bit more orange. I know they're trying to go for that dirty warrior look, but there he is with no armor on his chest, and you can just really see how dark that is compared to his arms. His chest is just almost looks like a different color. It's got so much wash on it. Now, as far as his classic style armor, in order to put that on, I guess we should have just left the head off, because we are going to need to pop the head back off in order to put this armor on, and it literally just slides over his little head post. And then it just buckles in the back. And there you've got more of your traditional looking Beastman armor. Let's see how well he stands with this club in his hand. It is a pretty heavy, see how tight those fingers are? Kind of got to roll it up under there. It is a pretty heavy club, so I'm wondering if it's going to, nope, he still stands well. Let's see that head articulation. Maybe I don't have it all the way in. Yeah, it's in. He just doesn't want to look down very much. It's about as down as he's going to look for us. And there he is standing up with his club. I'm going to go ahead and roll in a couple pictures of what the Beastman figure looked like from the 2000 and from the original Beastman, as well as, let's see, I do not have an original Beastman to compare right offhand, or the 2000X, but this is actually a McDonald's toy of the 2000X Beastman character. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and roll some pictures up on screen. And then I don't have the other Masterverse with me, but this little guy is a representation of the Revelations Beastman. You can see how his beard is kind of tied off in those 3 little ponytails up front. And then he's got the no armor. A little bit of hair coming out of the back of his head there. That little mini, but that's what he kind of looks like in the first season of Revelations. And then I'll put up a picture of the original Beastman and some artwork like that, so you can check that stuff out as well. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to tell someone you love them. Hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn the notifications on so you can catch my upcoming videos. There are a lot more to go through. I recently started collecting these. It really hasn't been that long. I believe my CGI Skeletor was the first video that I did, and I just had the Revelation He-Man for the longest time, and that is what kind of sparked my interest back into this line. So I appreciate you guys. I thank you for watching. I thank you for your support. Go ahead and leave me a comment down in the comments of which Beastman is your favorite, and I'll see you guys next time.